Hello everyone, and today we're going to talk about rules of indices. And basically what you have to right now, what you have to remember is that when there is a times, you add the indices, the powers. When there's a division, you subtract. When there are brackets, you multiply. Okay, let's just crack on with it. So the first question is we're gonna do an introduction, right? To what? So as we know, times, add these two. 5 5 because this is an invisible one. Y 17. 14. X to the power 0. Anything to the power 0 is equal 1. 2y squared times y power 3 minus 6. Okay, now these two times 8, these two times x to the power 4, these two times, plus y to the power of minus 4. Yeah. After that, so these two divided 9. This take away that. These two negative, and 10 this is plus 8. Wait, why am I glitching? 2, these two times, then this y negative 4, 2 c4, and 4x, and then we just replace this with 4. Um, 1a, b, c. Okay, this is the same thing as dividing, so at the end, so basically just, divide and take away. This is 7, these cancel, b minus 3, and then c 4. Positive 3. Yeah. After that, the other laws you have to know is x and x 1/9 equals yes, and x. Okay, no, that's wrong, but this is right. Equals n x m. Now these are the laws you have to know, like, right, 4 minus 1 equals 1 over 4. 9 over 2 equals 1 over 9 squared, and then that's 181. And then when there's a minus in brackets, like a fraction, that just flips everything. And 2 to the power 1, 1 to the power 1 is the same as 2. Like, basically, yes. Because the 1 is an invisible 1, so it doesn't make any change, and 2 over 1 is 2. So yeah. So this flips 3 to the power of 2, 9 over 4. This is the final answer. 16 over squared. This equals 16 squared. This is 4. 8 over 3. Oh no. Like this. So 8 cubed. And that's 2. 16 over 1 4. That is 16 fold, or I don't know basically what's called. And that's also 2. 9 minus 1 squared is 1 over 9 1 2, and then 9 squared, which is 1 over 3. 4 minus, take away, so 2 4 negative 3. This becomes a 2. 2/3 is 8. However, because it was a negative 3, it becomes a negative, it becomes this basically. Yeah. Because we transform this into 1 over 2/3, and this equals that. Okay, this one seems hard, but it's not. Basically, what you do is just you times these two, like in a calculator, or if you don't have one, what you can do is you divide this number by, so you divide this number by this number, and then whatever result you get, you divide it by this. Okay, yeah, solve it. So basically 10 to the power minus 2, and there is this, and there is this. Okay, so this one is actually pretty hard. Negative, by the way. So, but let's do this first. This is straight away like, bro, come on, like 9 square root, basically 3. And now we have to think about this thing. So 4 minus 1 over 2, right? That's equal to, this is what's it equal to basically. Basically it's equal to this because it already has a fraction on top. But okay, this is how it looks. Like what's it equal to, right? And so you can square root it, and then you get 1 over 2. And then so you get this, and 3 divided by 1 over 2, 6, 2, is equal to 3. Hold up. No. Yes, but that's not the answer though. The answer is 6. Okay, wait. I asked this because I was already confused with ChatGPT. Oh, wait, my ChatGPT is on my phone. Okay, let's go to my phone, which is on charger. Блять. This Apple Pen is gonna stop working one day. Undo, add stroke, cancel. What's add stroke? I don't know, but it seems like I have it now. Okay, wait 1 second. Wait. I'm just gonna log in into my phone. Okay, hello. Laws of indices. So basically, I asked him like this, and he said, "That's a really common point." Blah 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 blah. And I said, "I still don't get it." No. So basically, your question is the question that we had. This is the question that I was doing, right? Let's ignore the 9 for a second and just look at the bottom. What does the negative mean? Like, this is the law. So this equals this, and then so basically, yeah. So now your question is actually, what is 3 divided by 1 over 2? Think of it like, if you have 3 pieces, how much halves are there? There are 6 halves. That's why this divided by this is 6. I don't exactly understand why that actually works. I mean, I guess it's this maths thing because, yeah, if I do put it on a calculator, wait, блядь, it will give me the same result as it gave me, like, ChatGPT will. But yeah, that's just one of those maths stuff, guys. So basically, you saw the explanation ChatGPT gave was 6. Now, 7 to the x to the power of 0. So that's equal to this, and that's equal to 7. Now, we are asked to work out p in the thing. 6p times 3 equals 16, 17. So this is very easy. Just like, bro, come on. We have to leave this basically on its own, like the p, but we technically can't because we can't take away 6. Oh wait. Hold up. This is the answer. This is the, yeah. We can't take away 6, 3. I mean, we can actually. No, strange. No, I don't think we can because that will take away this and leave only, yeah. Bled. Most likely no. But basically, it's just look. Think. Oh, we can do this. Take away 3. P equals 14. Look. 9p cubed 3 times 1p 2q minus 4. Okay, so this times this 9. This plus this p7 this plus this b minus 1. And then this is equal to... I mean, look, I don't think we have to turn it. I mean, I guess we could if we wanted to. But I'm pretty sure in the equation we can leave it the same. So, I don't know. But in an exam, what I would do, I would probably leave the equation like this and put like in the actual answer box, but I'll write this in the other place. I don't know, just to be safe, you know. Okay, so in this situation, again, very easy. So basically, 64 to 3, that's equal to this. And this is, I'm pretty sure that is, what number? Wait, 16 times 4. Okay, yeah, good one, mate. I did not spend so much money on this. Bless. Okay, it wasn't even that, by the way, expensive. It was literally less than £300. I mean, that is expensive, but like, ёб твою мать, нахуй, калькулятор, нахуй, не работает даже. А 2 плюс 2 можешь сделать? 2 plus 2 at least, mate. Mate, are you actually kidding me? Why is the calculator not working? 64 divided by 4. Yeah, so this is equal to, wait. Yeah, 4, and then 4 squared, because of this square, is equal to 16. So the answer is 16. And then, I'm just curious what's wrong with the laptop. Okay, yeah, but I'm actually like genuinely like disappointed right now. What does it mean by connectors? Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, da. And then we have y to the power of 24, like this, and divide this by 3. That's going to be 8, and then 8 times, so that's going to be 8/16. So the answer is going to be y 16th. For some reason, the guy got 16th y 18th. Let me check in the calculator. So, 1 to the power, no wait, 24 times 2 over 3. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, I guess that 18 just looks like a 6. Oh, I guess basically this is what my calculator told me. Let me just quickly check on the Yo, so now you wanna work, huh? Well, doesn't that sound funny, does it? I'm just thinking, how can I check it on the calculator? Okay, let's just do 64, and then the letter Y with the power 24, and then in brackets, and then also in brackets, 2/3. Why is it giving me 0? Okay, basically I think this is the answer. I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong. Lol. After that we kind of have something like this. Wait, 3p times 3 2p equals 729. So we have to work out what p is, right? So in this situation, you can divide. So basically, you can divide this by 3, I guess. Let me just quickly check. No, you can. Wait. So 5p. Wait. No, 3/5 p equal 729. So we can put this. Can we put it in like the roots? Seven, 2, 9. Okay, this guy, he somehow got 6. 2, 9. 2, 9 divided by 6. So what the guy said is p equals 6/5. If I divide this by 3, or no, if I divide this by 5, I got some like longer number, like in decimals. 729. If I divide it by 3, it can't be like 2, 4, 3. And somehow the guy got 6. Like, because there's 5 p's, and that was equal to 6. Let's just see. Let's. Where was that question? That was. Why is the Wi-Fi? Yeah, there we are. Right now, that's where she is. There. wait, go back.
So you might have to use a little bit of trial and error, but you should be able to find reasonably quickly that 729 is the same thing as 3 to the power of 6, okay? So now we can...
That is what it was. So, what I assume is that in these type of questions, we have to find a number. So this number has to stay the same, I assume. But then we have to find out what's the thingy-majiggy. Yeah. So she has 5 p's, and that's equal to 3, 6. No, that's equal to 6, because we're talking about only the powers. So you divide it by 5, and that's how she got that. Yeah, well... And now 16 equals 64k. We have to find k. This one was also hard. I'll just have the laptop on just in case. I mean, so this is equal to square root 4. This is equal to cube root 4. Okay. The answer she got was 2 over 3. This is what k apparently is. How? Yeah, I don't even have a clue. I'm just gonna go check what she got and how she did it. Ah, there it is.
16 as being the same thing as 4 squared. So it would be helpful if we could rewrite the number 64 as 4 to the power of something. Now I know that 64 is the same thing as 4 cubed. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite it like so. And remember, we're raising that number to the power of k. Now, the more practice you can get, the better. Questions like this, and then you'll be able to spot things like rewriting 16 as 4 squared more easily, okay? So now that we've got the same base number here, 4, I can try and solve for k. I know that here I need to multiply the powers together, so I can just remove those brackets. So that 4 squared is the same thing as 4 to the power of 3k, okay? And since these are both the same base number 4, we know that these powers have to equal each other as well, okay? So the equation just becomes 2 is equal to 3k. Now if I want to solve that equation to find k, I need to divide everything by 3, so k is equal to 2/3.
Well, yeah, maths is crazy. Okay, I'm confused what was the question for this. Aha, yeah. And then times 1 over 9 for minus 3x equals 3. We need to solve x. Okay. Well, already realized something. This is equal to this, no, to this, and this is equal to this. So basically, we can do 3, oh, okay, minus 2, 4 minus 3x. We can do this. This equals minus 8. This equals minus 6x. So what we have left is 3 x times minus 8, that's 8x, and minus 6x equals 3. Oh no, that's just in this format. And since these are the same, I guess we can just do this type of... Yeah, we probably can't. Let's just listen.
Equal to 3. So, similar to part B, I want to try and rewrite all the numbers with the same base number. And the most obvious base number here is going to be the number 3. Okay, so I need to rewrite 1/9 as 3 to the power of something. Okay, so this part of the equation remains as it is, so 3 to the power of 3x. 1/9 is the same thing as 3 to the power of negative 2. Remember, you have to raise this to the same power, so 4 minus 3x, and this is still equal to 3. Okay, so I'm just going to simplify here. I know that when I have brackets and there's a power outside...
Okay, I just had some flashbacks. Basically, we know we have this. Wait, no. We have this as a result right now. Times... Wait, what? No. Times 3, 8, plus 6. What? Oh yeah, it is a 6 because it was a negative 2 in the brackets. I'm just dumb, sorry. Anyway. And that's equal to 3. And that 3 has a 1. And because they have the same, we can like forget about these. And we know that basically equals 1. Move the 8 here, that becomes a 9. 9x equals 9, so x equals 1. Boom, let's go. Now, this is the last question. H, x, 4x, and then j, x equals 2x. And then this is like, what did she say it was? It was like, I can't even remember. It's basically like a very hard question. H. So this is like introduction to the question, or like information for the question, and then the question itself is this. Let me check if that is the actual question. Yeah, and we have to find the value of x. So we can straight away replace these stuff with these stuff. So 4x times x squared equals 1 over x. We can put this as this. So this can be 2x times 2x equals 1 over squared x. And squared is when is this equal to something? That's when it is something like this. Aha. So basically this was equal to, it was equal to probably negative this, because first of all it became this, and then this makes it like this. Yes. But let's just see.
H of x is equal to 4 to the power
But
of
like,
x.
that's not the final
and
answer.
J of x is equal to x. And rewrite your numbers with the same base number. So 2 to the power of something, okay? I know that 4 is the same thing as 2 squared, so I'm going to replace the number 4 with 2 squared instead. Okay, remember you're raising it to the power of x. This one I can leave as it is. And then this one here, we can rewrite it in its power form. Remember that anything square rooted is the same thing as raising to the power of a half. So 1 over root 2 is the same thing as 1 over 2 raised to the power of a half, okay? And then you can rewrite it in its power form. So this is the same thing as 2 to the power of negative a half.
Yes, I knew
Okay,
that.
so now we have our equation written with the same base number 2 throughout. Okay, so we're going to try and solve for x. So first I'm just going to rewrite the first term without the brackets. Remember, 2 times x is just 2x, so it's just the same thing as 2 to the power of 2x. Okay, and remember, when you're multiplying the numbers together, like in this equation, you must add the powers. So 2x plus x has to equal negative a half. So I'm going to form an equation with what I just said. So 2x, simplify the left-hand side. 2x plus 1x is 3x. Here we still have negative a half. And then to solve for x, we have to divide everything by 3. So if I work this out here, I've got negative a half divided by 3. So that's the same thing as negative a half multiplied by a third, which is negative a sixth, okay?
Okay, 1 second. So 1 half divided by 3, we make it this, and when we divide stuff, we flip and make it timesable, and then yeah,
So when we solve for x and divide negative a half by 3, we get negative a 6, sorry. So that is the value of x.
This is what x equals to. Damn, that was long. Goodbye.